MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Judge has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting second.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Row, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Blue Jays nothing. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times, but it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. The 2-1 home. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
And a full count now, 3-2.
3-2.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And 1 batter in, and the Blue Jays are going to have to handle a threat on the base paths.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
DJ LeMahieu is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. LeMahieu hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Urshela will come on now and run at first base following the injury. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Urshela on at first, nobody out. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking here.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Batting 4th, the first baseman, Luke.
From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Gary.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Stroman has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
2-2 one more time. And the slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Standing in, Mike Ford. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to Urshela will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Teoscar Hernandez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. And there's ball 2 now. The 2-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw gets him, 2 down. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Now the pitch.
Nope, upstairs. Nope, that's the ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
But he'll flag this one down. At the plate, Aaron Judge. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-1 to him now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Aaron Hicks is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Stroman looks in. Here's the first pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line towards center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the. So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Danny Jansen stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Ground ball right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stepping in for the Jays, Forrest Wall. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
Ball 2.
2 strikes.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Donovan Casey is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. High in the air, deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch in the corner. Striding into the box, Joe Pennant. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Here's the 2-1. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Fouled off. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit down the line at first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Shortstop, number 29.
First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Outside, 2-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Wall is right there, 1 down. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting, left field.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Too low, 1-0.
1-0.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Popped him up. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Next for New York, Nick Voigt, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Stroman comes set. Here's his offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slow little grounder left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left. So stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One and one to count. Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Ready now to Oscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Out in front of it, strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th, and the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. 1-0 the count. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Gary Sanchez.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Panic with the dive to first in time. Now to the plate, Mike Ford. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The right fielder, number 99.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Stroman looks in. Here it comes. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In his career, Torres carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Grounded to third. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the board. Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Ball one.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. No one out with a runner at second. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Danny Jansen, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The bouncer to the left side, gloved by LeMahieu. On to first, and there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Forrest Wall. He drew a walk his first time up. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays have bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Gio Urshela. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in now, Luke Boyd. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
0 for 2 for him to this point. And that one right down Main Street. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Donovan Casey is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the 1st out of the inning. Here's Joe Panic.
Batter number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Now third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Grounded to first. He's got it. And Voigt will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Mike.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2. Two balls, 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Aaron Judge is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. And that's down into left center for a base hit. And this will find the wall out near Monument Valley. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is in the offing as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded by Panic. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting.
So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. He's set, and the pitch. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Now the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gio Urshela. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Yankees. Zach Britton is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Your attention, please.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Number 53.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. And now pitch on the way.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
A bouncer up the middle. Torres picks it up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. And he takes ball 1. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
0-2 to Travis Shaw. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Here now the 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Thomas Pannone gets the call from
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 45.
first pitch of the at-bat. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The windup and the 0-1.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
The count now at 2-1. Here's the pitch. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two and 0. Great call that time as they caught him thinking fastball. It's 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Full count now. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher, Gary Sanchez. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Runner on first with 2 away. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Into the box now, Mike Ford, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1 and 2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 0.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
1 strike.
Called strike two as he locks him up there. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Fouled away. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
All even now, 2-2. Again, another foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The left fielder.
Donovan Casey is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
2-2 the count. And now a pitch on the way. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Another full count pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3. Blue Jays. Dan Altavilla is on to pitch out.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays. Number 53.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Altavilla.
Aaron Judge is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
0-2 is the count.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Aaron Hicks stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. 1-1. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. 1 out, nobody on. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Torres. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
And it's fouled away. Now here it comes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Number 29.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gio Urshela. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's the 1-0.
Ball
2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Liner towards second, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Yanks leave one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now at the plate, Joe Panik. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the
second baseman, Joe Panik.
Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 54, Aroldis.
And now pitch on the way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Hit hard to short, reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Next to bat for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. High in the air, deep down the left field line. A ball that's carrying. And no one will track it down. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball. A high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Teoscar Hernandez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Yankees have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
3-0 the final score in this one today. New York rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Luis Severino earned his 9th win of the year. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the Blue Jays, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. In the AL Central, Reynaldo Lopez got his 3rd win this season as the White Sox disposed of the Blue Jays 4-2. Andrew Heaney earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, as the Angels disposed of Houston 4-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Patrick Wisdom drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Mariners got past the Tigers 6-2. The Rockies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 6-5. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.